always tracking, always alerting. This is Next Weather.
Everybody, more showers on the way for tomorrow. They'll be on and off, and mostly really just kind of nuisance flying showers, not going to accumulate much in the way of rainfall. It's a warm and humid stretch. Last week we had a couple of breaks, nice humidity drop. Not seeing that, pretty steady as far as humidity goes. And then, of course, we'll check in on the tropics. We have a budding Melissa out there in the Caribbean. Here is the latest radar trend as we continue seeing that east flow, bringing in on and off showers throughout the afternoon. We got one that is really just about to move through here across Bay Harbor Islands. This will cross over and head towards North Miami in the next 15 minutes or so. Just a light to moderate shower if it even holds together. We have a lot more activity though across the mid-Keys, down to Key West. Pretty quiet right now as everything continues headed off towards the west. Rain chances the next 7 days, 20% coverage. We'll drop that a little bit as we head into Wednesday with some relatively dry air coming in, but the air is not going to be dry at the surface, and so we're still going to manage to be able to generate a few showers, but also humidity is going to stay on the sticky side here. You total the 7 days though, it's not much. 10th, some areas perhaps a quarter of an inch of rainfall, depending on if a little cluster of shower activity gets going. Even we have some lightning strikes as well. We had that today. I think that's far few between. For the most part, it'll be a general shower threat here as everything begins to move in from east to west. Some of us won't get rain at all tomorrow. Some of us will get under those heavier downpours. Just kind of hit and miss setup here, setting up for the next few days as well. As we check in on the conditions in the tropics, we do have, of course, that investigation area. In fact, the Hurricane Center has a flight tentatively scheduled for tomorrow to fly into this thing and see if we have a depression yet or whether we're still dealing with an open wave here. Circulation has to kind of close up. We think that will happen over the next few days. In fact, 90% chances will become Tropical Storm Melissa and eventually perhaps a Hurricane Melissa. The models have been indicating that. A stronger system feels that pull from those strong upper level winds, and that's what makes this curve to the right more easily attainable. The problem is, when does it make the turn? You see clustered models further down the line towards places like Jamaica, Cayman Islands, otherwise a little bit earlier. Plenty of time to watch it. No threat for us here. So we check in on moderate conditions as far as the rip current threat. No alerts for the Atlantic waters of the Florida Keys. And your 7-day forecast, warm and humid with low rain chances.